Yeah, horrible taste. Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be comparing the Angler 120 by Seastream paddle kayak only versus the Pelican Catch Premium, the Catch 120. Now these two boats retail under $825. The Catch being less expensive. This Catch sells for $750 MSRP. Now I want to do this the way I always do it. I'm gonna get behind the camera and give you a walkthrough of these two paddle only boats that of course they're kayaks, so you can put a motor on them easy. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna favor the Pelican because Pelican gave me this kayak for free. Oh, wait, I'm gonna favor the Seastream Angler because I got it for free too. Oh, I can't favor any of them because I got them for free. But even if I got them for free, which is not free, I would not favor any of them. I will tell you guys exactly what I think. Doesn't mean I'm 100% correct in just my opinion about kayaks and stuff like that. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that you're gonna get 100% my opinion, my truth. Make with that whatever you want to. All right, let's go. All right. So right here you got the Pelican Catch 120, just the paddle version, and this boat has the handle with the rivets. Now, you know I hate rivets, but Pelican claims are good, and we pretty much destroyed the original Catch power. Look at that one over there, the kind of like radio one on the back. The one on the front is the final one, but that one we pretty much destroyed, and the rivets did help on a little bit, you know. I don't think you have a problem with this thing. Like, the boat is not that heavy to lift the boat around and all that stuff. Now, right here on the Angler, you have a nice moldering handle right here, which is nice, but it's also not as comfy as this. This is easier to, you know, lift, and it's not as hard. This one here is very hard, but it's not gonna break, right? Now, you got a hatch right here in the front on the Catch. You open it and you have a lot of storage there. A lot of people love this because you could go camping, multi-day trips, and put a lot of stuff in there inside the boat. I don't like it that much because I don't do that, and I'd rather put a cooler in the front or something else, and now I can't because if I put something, it's just gonna slide down. I'd rather take the design of the 130 high drive on this. Over here you got the same thing on the Angler. Now these handles are not the best. They broke. One broke is my bad, and this one I don't even know how it broke, but you can still open this thing, no problem. You just twist it right here, and that's closed. This is open, and you have sort of the same idea, the hatch inside, so you can store things. Now we are already seeing some differences right here. Look at this. You got rod tip guard on the Seastream Angler. Look at that. Over here on the Pelican one, nope, you don't have that. But you do have gear tracks, normal gear tracks right here. Two small ones, but still you have gear tracks. Over here you have two lone feel-free gear tracks, but look at this. I adapted my own road blasted adapters to this, and it works like a charm, so that's huge. Another thing that you see that the Seastream Angler has, look at this. You have some sort of center console storage room. I mean, you cannot remove it, so you could put like a fish finder in there and take it off and on, but you could put the mount and you could house the battery inside, so that's a pretty cool idea. Over here on the Catch, you don't have that, but you still have room to put an adapter, another one for the gear tracks, and house your fish finder if you need to. Okay, let's move on. You can see here that you have two copper holes right here on the Catch, while you have two here on the Angler. Now you don't see any more in the Angler because they're underneath, and I'm gonna show you that later when I flip the boats over. Over here on the Catch, you got one more under the seat and below the milk crate right here. This milk crate, low profile milk crate, dude, that is amazing. Link below, and also use coupon code Aliex Fishing so you can save 10% off. jackgadgets.com. Cool stuff. And he has a lot of cool stuff. Now, footrest. The footrest right here on the Pelican Catch, they're not as good as the one that you have here on the Seastream kayak. Why? Because they're just solid. They don't move. Here, you can move them. You just twist this thing and move them up and down. And why is that even a good thing? Well, if you're gonna put a motor on the back, if you wanna put a rotor, boom, they're built in. Footrest controller. That is super huge. Now let's talk about the middle section right here. You got two seats. One super comfy seat. I really like this seat a lot, with a bunch of places to put pliers and pockets in the back and pockets in the front. Cool stuff. And over here you got just the seat with no pockets, but very solid, very comfy seat. I'd rather take the one over there on the catch, but you know. Now if you want to stand up and fish, you have a nice setup padding right here on the catch 120, and you don't have that on the Seastream, but still this thing feels nice, not that bad. It's probably gonna get hot though. It's better to have padding because they're more silent and they don't get as hot. You see that you have little attachment points for whatever you want to attach here. You got pad eyes, you got two handles, you got high sitting position and low sitting position. The high sitting position will be better because this thing will not move as much if it's right here on the high sitting position. If I could get it. There you go. Here, again, same idea, high sitting position, but you can see more movement here and low sitting position. There you go, boom. Now, major difference right here. You don't have rod holders in the front, flush mounted rod holders, just two on the back. And while the Pelican catch has four flush mounted rod holders, and they are in the right place. Those two on the back are looking like that, so you could go trolling, and these two on the front are looking the way they should be looking if you want to be, put a rod or something. If you're lefty or righty, you have options, people. Let me take the seat off so you can see how they look without the seats. Now, tackle management over here. Angler, you could put two plain old boxes right here. That is super cool. I don't see that here on the catch. The catch is sort of like limited in the fishery for sure, but you do have a space to just drop a bottle of water or something. All right, so let's move on. You got a nice place here if you want to put a little hatch so you have access to the back of the boat. And over here you don't have that. I don't see a space where you could drop in a hatch, but you have the giant hatch in the front. Now the tank well, I feel like the tank well here on the is more practical on the catch because it's deeper, and you could put a huge milk crate like that one and no problem. Over here, if you put the milk crate over here, it's sort of like with the rod holders, or like over here, you could modify the rod holders and put in different places, but it's still. Now on the back you got one handle and that's it. I don't see a place where you could put a rotor, and a lot of people say that this boat needs a rotor for tracking. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, it's, how do I say this? I always take a rotor over no rotor for sure, but do you really need one for this one? Probably not. This one over here, it comes with a set. Look, pretty plumb. You could put the rotoring cable, all this stuff. You could put your own rotor, or you could get one from Feel Free and adapt it to this boat. Pretty cool stuff. It's easy to do. Now I want to flip these two boats over so you can see the difference between these two boats. Alright guys, let me know in the comments if I should go fishing with just this one contender Guggen bait and just this one single rod and this one amazing reel from Penn, and just go fishing with this. Let me know, comment below. See if I should just go fishing the whole day with that, like for 5 hours, see what I catch. Alright guys, look at this. These are like major differences between these two boats. Look at this hole right here. This one has like a sharp bow entry, just cut through stuff, and it should also be more stable because of those dip channels. It paddles very well, and I stood up on this and it was super stable. The catch, I mean, in terms of stability, it's not gonna be super stable, but still, you're not gonna flip. Normal person, 200 pounds, you're not gonna flip on this boat if you stand up and keep your balance. But definitely, it looks like this one looks like a better hole design in the bottom for sure, better paddling, and definitely more stable. Although the catch being so light, it paddles very well too. But this is sort of interesting. It's like big difference between these two boats. Now, I'm gonna flip them over, I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod, and we're gonna talk about the specs and my final conclusion between this battle of under $850 kayaks. Okay, so basically, it looks like the Catch doesn't have that many things going for it compared to the Angler right here. The Angler has a lot more choices. You have adjustable footrest, you could easily adopt a rudder, you got a bunch of other stuff like even a center type of center console where you can put a fish pan and things like that, rod tip, and a bunch of more stuff, things that you don't find right here on the Catch. But why would you buy the Catch over this 6-string Angler? Well, first of all, it's a way lighter boat. This thing is only 69 pounds versus the 6-string, which is 95 pounds. But being a bigger, heavier boat also allows you to take more stuff with you. This boat right here holds 450 pounds. That one holds 400 pounds. So that could be a huge thing for you. If you're a bigger guy, definitely go for this one. Now, another thing that you have to take into account is construction. The Catch is made with a thermoform style construction, which allow Pelican to put a lot more foam blocks in places where normally you won't be able to, like on this boat. So this boat is gonna feel firmer, it's gonna feel tougher. Doesn't mean it's a better plastic, doesn't mean it's a better construction, whatever. I mean, both of them are pretty good in terms of construction, but it just feels firmer. Now let's talk about sizes. Right here, the Pelican, it says Pelican Catch 120, right? But it's not 20, it's not 120. It's 11 feet 8 inches long, so it's less than 120. Pelican loves to round up stuff. Over here on the 6-string Angler, it's 12 feet and 3 inches. So this is a way bigger boat and also wider at 35 inches, while the Pelican Catch is 34 inches wide. This boat right here feels more stable. We haven't flipped it yet, but I could tell that it's a more stable boat. In terms of paddling, it's so nice to paddle like a light boat on the water. It's not like it doesn't dig as much, but this hull, the whole design for the 6-string is pretty good and it paddles very well. Now pricing, we discussed the pricing a little bit. $825, $750, and Pelican boats are always on sale. Well, not now, but before at the big boat store you get them cheaper than MSRP. But now finding one of these boats in stocks is like finding a piece of jewel. So you get more stuff here, that's why you pay more. 100%. Now, which boat will I get? I mean, if I want just a simple kayak and I don't want to be bothered with a heavy boat, of course the Pelican. But dude, it's 69 pounds and it paddles very well. This thing is like, you put a sea tug on this and it's like lifting nothing. This is 95 pounds. This is a heavy boat. But if I'm gonna be fishing, hardcore fishing, I'll definitely get the 6-string Angler because I could easily adapt the rod over there and put a Bixpy on the back, or I could also put a motor on the boat. I think it'll be easier to do that. In terms of build quality, I feel the Pelican is better built, but Pelican has been making these boats forever, and 6-string is a new company. I mean, it's not a new company, but the line is new. So there's still, this boat is new, it's brand new, so it's version 1. And you saw over there that some of the stuff broke, like the handle thing broke, but it's not a big deal because you can still open them. Actually, they look kind of cool like that actually. But anyways, another thing is gear tracks. You only have those two tiny gear tracks right here on the Catch, but over here you have giant ones. You need to adapt your stuff to work with this thing, but still, you got plenty more stuff over here, which is super incredible. You get so much more on the 6-string, but still, that doesn't mean it's a better boat. It may be better for me, but the Catch may be better for you. I just love simple Pelican boats. They're easy to use, they're light, and I feel like they're just, you could just grab them and go. Well, this is more like you want to go fishing, like you're serious. This is more like fun. I think that's the thing with Pelican. They just do fun boats. They get it quick, easy. They could make 1 billion of them, sell them, everybody just buy them. Pretty cool stuff. Now, something major that none of these two boats have is, and it's really bothering me, like, where's the freaking cup holder? Where's the cup holder? Comment below. Tell me if cup holders matter. I think they... Where would I put my drink? I'm disappointed.